The inverse is totally a function. It only touches once. Inverse is func. Horizontal line test passed. Second one, inverse is func. Passes the horizontal line test. Third one, inverse no func. Last one, what do you think? Horizontal line test, ding ding, hits twice. So inverse no func. That's the story. Last three. Last two. Got to know how to find the inverse function algebraically. Graphically, it's rotating over y equals x. We will practice that with graphs tomorrow. Don't you worry. Algebraically, these are the rules. Take that f of x, write it in terms of y. Step A. Roger that. Let's do it. So we're going to go A. Call it y equals 5x minus 4. That's what that means to write it in terms of y. Done. Part 2, B. Switch x and y. Okay? X on the left, 5y minus 4 on the right. Step 3, solve for y. Okay. So I'm going to get y by itself. I'm going to do this mentally. Just hang with me. I'm going to add 4, divide by 5. So I get x plus 4 over 5 equals y. I solved for y, added 4, divided by 5. And finally, the last step, D, is to say, it says write y in terms of f negative 1 of x. That's the inverse symbol. So all you have to do is take the y out, put a negative 1, f a negative 1 of x in. It's the same thing. I guess you're looking at these guys are identical, identical, identical. All that's different is I swapped out that symbol y and f negative 1 of x. You've done this before in your past. That's the idea of getting an inverse function algebraically. Uno más. Because we're at the end. 9 minutes. I need another. I got to put another in there. Hang in there. You can do this. A, y equals x over x plus 1. You take out the f of x, put in y. Got it. B, swap them. This one's got some awesome algebra. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go up here and make room. Okay. To solve this, this is the ultimate trick. When you have a denominator, a fraction, you multiply both sides by the denominator. 9 times out of 10, that's going to be your route to solving. Multiply both sides by y plus 1. 9 times out of 10, that's usually your way to go. Leaves room for an exception or two. That's okay. You distribute. You got xy plus x equals y. You're trying to get y itself. So you subtract y. And maybe you subtract x. You get them on the other sides. You kind of pass one to the other side, you know, kind of switch. Subtract y, subtract x, get them on the other side. You factor out a y. 9. I think I just need to open more windows on my screen, then I could get higher numbers. Don't you think? You guys do that? Everything in life is a little score. Like, how can I get more numbers? Life is fun. Okay. Divide by x minus 1 on both sides. That's some powerful algebra. I am willing to bet there's some folks that are like, that's not comfortable for me. That'd be very normal. I'd be okay with that. Multiplying by the denominator, getting y on one side, factoring out a y when there's multiple y's is a pretty common way to get y by itself. So this is a pretty powerful little piece of algebra we just did. Last step is to take out the y and put in this negative 1, f negative 1 of x. And that's the end. So you got some stuff. Tomorrow, we don't have to barrel through too much, and sorry it happened again today. You have 1.5. 1.3 is due tomorrow night at midnight. 1.4 due Thursday at midnight. 1.5 will be due Sunday night at midnight. And I need you to come with some questions. Got to do that. Correctives are on Google+. If you didn't already get them from me, I gave out some. Retakes can be scheduled today, tomorrow, next day. Let's do it.